The platforms of New Delhi railway station were a sea of humanity. Thousands thronged the platforms, their faces a mix of anticipation and anxiety. The air was thick with the smell of sweat, dust, and anticipation. Families huddled together, their belongings piled high. The loudspeaker crackled, announcing the arrival and departure of trains, but its voice was lost in the cacophony of the crowd. Platform 14 was particularly crowded. The Prayagraj Express, scheduled to depart for the Mahakumbh Mela, was running late. Its delay had a cascading effect, causing delays for the Swatantrata Senani Express and the Bhubaneswar Rajdhani. Platforms 12, 13, and 14 were overflowing with passengers, their patience wearing thin. The air buzzed with a strange energy, a palpable tension that hung heavy over the crowd. It began with a ripple, a sudden surge in the crowd. A collective gasp went through the throng as people were shoved against each other. The ripple became a wave, then a tsunami of human bodies, all pushing, pressing, desperate for space. Screams erupted, piercing the air as people struggled to stay upright. Children were separated from their parents, their cries lost in the chaos. The platform railings, unable to withstand the pressure, gave way. People tumbled onto the tracks, their bodies crushed under the weight of the unrelenting crowd. The stench of fear and desperation filled the air, a suffocating blanket over the platform. Those who fell could not get up, trampled under the feet of the panicked mob. Silence descended. A chilling silence, broken only by the moans of the injured. The platform, once a sea of humanity, was now a scene of unimaginable horror. Bodies lay strewn across the tracks, their faces frozen in eternal agony. Personal belongings lay scattered, a testament to the lives tragically cut short. 4 fire tenders arrived, their sirens wailing a mournful dirge. Frantic calls were made. The injured, many with broken limbs and head injuries, were rushed to Loknayak Hospital. The railways minister, visibly shaken, announced a high-level inquiry. Compensation was announced, a meager attempt to assuage the grief and anger. But for those who had lost loved ones, no amount of compensation could ever fill the void. The stampede at New Delhi railway station left behind a trail of unanswered questions. Why was the platform so overcrowded? Why were the train delays not managed better? Was there a lack of security personnel? The blame game began with politicians pointing fingers at each other. The tragedy shone a harsh light on the state of India's infrastructure, its ability to handle large crowds. The Mahakumbh Mela, a religious gathering that attracts millions, was just days away. Could the authorities prevent such a tragedy from happening again? As the nation mourned the dead, the questions lingered, a grim reminder of the tragic consequences of negligence and apathy.